TV for a special episode of Reacts, as we react to Nuno's resignation at Valencia.
Yeah, sad times.
Very sad times for Rob Palmer. Big fan of Nuno. Big
Yeah,
fan of
big
Valencia.
fan of Nuno. Yeah, big fan of both.
Yeah.
And I'm sad to see them part ways.
Yeah.
Because now Volo is taking over and Phil Neville's going to be his assistant, which is just it's not going to be fun.
Taking over permanently or just
interim coach until the end of the season.
Yeah.
So Navarro's quite a defensive coach, so it's basically the exact opposite of what Nuno was, which I can't imagine will work.
He's going to come in, give everyone in the change room a lift.
Oh yeah, give everyone. Yeah, he's going to bring in some Paella and some Pies and whoever's spotted domestic violence, smattering of fights. Yeah. You know, points with lads, a bit of San Miguel.
How else would you get the lads to play for each other? You know?
Oh, stop the lights! Literally stop the lights.
But I suppose the right place to start with these things is where it went wrong.
Yeah, like I mean, we'll go back to last season to talk about the positives because I think that's worth mentioning.
Yeah,
it's like you look at the squad they had last season. They had Balahan, right back, Guy, left back, who were two of the most attacking fullbacks in the league. They were just phenomenal to watch. Then you had the central defensive partnership of Mustafi and Otamendi, who last season I said were the best partnership in the league, and I still stand by that. I still think they were brilliant. Then like you had a beautifully balanced midfield with like Javi Fuego and Danny Parejo just sitting in and creating everything and breaking up the play. And then like you had Alcacer as a 9, who was just phenomenal last season. Didn't score that many goals, but like he created so much with his movement. You know, he was one of them strikers. Then you had Andre Gomez in behind him, and then like you had like one of Rodrigo de Paul on each wing, and it was just phenomenal to watch. Like, it was brilliant. And this season, I just don't know what happened. I haven't a clue. Like, it started off poorly because they obviously sold Otamendi, which is obviously a big loss. But I mean, Ruben Vesho came in and he was pretty good last season when he stepped up, and they got a Benidorm as well from Monaco.
Yeah.
And it's just baffling to see where it went wrong, because it's as if Jorge Mendes got his teeth into the side. No, I'm not saying that to be like in parody. Like, I'm being serious, because I mean,
there's a good few Jorge Mendes clients.
Yeah, there's a good few Jorge
Valencia
Mendes,
now.
yeah. And then Peter Lim's there with his money, and it's a recipe for disaster. But I don't know what happened. Like, I mean, like Nuno kept playing Negredo, and then Negredo, which for some reason, as a professional player, I've never heard someone come out and say this, that they were getting played too much. Never heard a player ever say that before.
No.
To be fair, when he was dropped, he went off and got surgery for appendicitis. But if I put my conspiracy theory hat on, I'd say, how real is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just he doesn't want to be there. And
you look at Diego Costa's reaction at the weekend, petulant and stupid as it is. That's the reaction normally when you're told you're not playing. Not, you know, oh
no,
my God, because I have been playing an awful lot lately, coach.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's like
if you could just put me back in the team when I'm
fucking
exhausted from a lack of contribution.
Exhausted from 14 games and 2 goals. You useless prick.
Yeah.
Only cost 30 million.
Oh yeah, they did. I was topping up that he was on loan. But
no, he was on loan, but then it was one of these, on loan with an obligation to buy.
That's the new thing,
the
isn't
worst.
it?
It's just the worst. It's very Italian.
Very Italian.
Yeah. But I don't know where it went wrong. I mean, it's like, you can't even say that it was an injury problem, because there was a lot of players, which I'll probably touch on this in the pod as well. There was a lot of there wasn't that many injury problems, but there was a lot of players getting played out of position, and it was just like performances were fragmented, and it was just like players playing out of position, getting frustrated playing out of position as you would.
You were frustrated by Negredo coming in and replacing Alcacer as the number 9, the prime striker, if you like. Do you think that might have upset it from front to back in terms of?
Yeah, like I mean, one of the as I said there, like Alcacer didn't score that many goals last season, but he was key in creating goals with his movement. And one of the ways Valencia scored a lot of their goals was sort of intricate one-touch passing in and around the box. Negredo can't do that because he's useless and fat and doesn't want to play football. Well, no, seriously. It's like, because he's big. He's a big 9, classical English striker, if you want.
Yeah,
just a big unit.
He was very good in the Premier League.
He was brilliant in the Premier League for like 6 months.
Yes,
but
got played too much.
Yeah, he got played too much, and then he was just, no, I can't do this, boss. I have to go back to Spain and earn money off the back of a Chinese billionaire. But anyway, it was just, he just doesn't work for that system. Simple as that. The players around him were built to play an intricate one-touch passing game, and he doesn't. Like, I'm not saying that to be. I know I've used him a bit, but he can't do that. He's more suited to a direct game, which is not what Valencia play, and that didn't work, and that upset, obviously. Every time there's a breakdown in possession, there wasn't a chance to sort of compensate for that the way there would have been last season with the way they were playing.
Yeah, and do you think Nuno comes out of this with a bit of credit as a coach, then that people will take the whole spell of Valencia in, because he get them in the Champions League in a very competitive season in La Liga?
I would hope
they're all
so.
pretty competitive, but
it's like, you'd hope so, because he done a phenomenal job. Like, I mean, they were languishing 8th, 7th, like consistent finishes since Unai Emery left. I think it was like 5th, 8th, 7th, and then he came in and got them straight up to 4th by playing a young squad, which is unbelievable. Like, it's phenomenal season it was, and I just really hope he does come out with a bit of credit because he deserves it because he is a phenomenal coach. I hope he gets another shot soon because it's a sad way for it to end. Really, I think they could have sacked him earlier. I know it's harsh to say, but I think the fact that they let it go on for so long and let the fans' anger boil over into the media, and every time there was a game on, they were getting booed off the pitch. I think that didn't help. You know?
Yeah, I think you'll measure credit. It's always good to leave in your own terms. I think as a manager, rather than that fight to the end thing, it never works.
No,
the end comes very.
I loved how he resigned as well. Just came into the press office and just goes, "Yeah, I've just got something to say before we start. I'm gonna leave," and then they were just like, "What?"
Yeah, it's a great thing. I think it's a good thing to do. A lot of managers know when the end is near, and they kind of just cling to it just for the sake of it.
Yeah,
you know,
they want to be sacked for a severance pay.
Well, yeah, there's that as
being
well.
Cynical, like I'd say that's what a lot of people do.
Being cynical, then you'd have to assume there was no severance pay.
Yeah, it's true.
So no stake. Nah, screw it. I don't care. I'm going to give him credit for it. It doesn't matter.
No, I would.
I'm going to say this before we go because I just know there's going to be a comment below. Peter Lim is from Singapore. I think
that's right. Yeah.
No, because I just know because like the whole video will go and someone's going to comment and go.
Someone's going to comment.
He's not Chinese. So yeah, no,
apologies.
No, we know he's not. We could just say. You know, it's from there.
That'd be racist in Daily Mail, so we don't want to do that.
I don't know. It's quite sweeping. Yeah, so that's our reaction to Nuno resigning. We're obviously disappointed. It'd be interesting to see who does fill the Valencia seat, but that would be idle speculation.
I hope it's AVB.
Really?
Yeah, love AVB there. Like I mean, it would be a Jorge Mendes circle of death, but
yeah.
I think he suited to the personnel that are already there.
Just transplant all of Zenit's Portuguese players straight onto Valencia. Get the wallet out, Lim. But yeah, so leave your comments in the section below.
Peter go out and Lim and get ATB.
Let us know what you.
Oh my god! Do your outro.
Let us know what you think about Nuno's resignation. Leave it on your own terms, etc. What do you think of it? Subscribe to Final Third TV on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at @the final_third. Thanks for watching.